I can promise you that there's a lot of young guys in this org very motivated to win, and that's what we want to do. And there's a couple of dogs coming up in the system that I know that we're all going to do everything we can to try to bring another ring back to the Bronx. So
George Lombard Jr. broke out last summer.
6'3", 190.
As Lombard goes the other way.
With the 26th pick in the 2023 MLB draft, the New York Yankees select.
Growing up, really since I can remember, I've always been around the game, whether that was my dad throwing me with some foam little baseballs and swinging in the house, or going to watch games. I played other sports growing up, but I knew that baseball was always going to be my number one. It's always what I love to do the most. I know what it takes for me, and I know what I have to do to stay sharp and stay where I want to be, both physically and mentally, because there's a big change in all aspects of the game, going from high school where your season is a couple months. I guess you're doing a bunch of other things to where you're playing baseball every single day for the majority of the year. So it's an adjustment, and still learning every single day, obviously. I mean, this is with anybody. Anything can happen in the draft. It's so up in the air. It's completely out of control.
It was love to have them as a Yankee. They're all in. It's a lot. We need your agreement on it.
I mean, it's really hard to turn down a franchise like this. It was almost a no-brainer for me. It was everything about it.
George Lombard Jr. Huge senior season. He hit over 500. 6 homers, 24 RBIs.
With the 26th pick of the 2023 MLB draft, the New York Yankees select George Lombard Jr., a shortstop from Gulliver Prep School in Miami, Florida.
A team that you dream to play for.
As Lombard goes the other way and hits an opposite field bomb. So the Yankees' first-round draft pick goes yard. A 2-run shot, and the Yankees lead 12-6.
Opposite field pop from George Lombard Jr.
Want me to continue to remind you that when you get to Steinbrenner, constantly find champion in the dugout. You guys did a great job of that yesterday.
The biggest things is having a plan, kind of going into everything, whether that's defense, hitting, the weight room. And another thing we really take pride in is high energy, having passion for everything that we do. And I think that kind of sets up our days for consistent progress. And if we can go everything with intensity and with focus, that's how we make the most progress. Every kid that wants to play baseball, that's their dream, win a World Series. And some of these players, just the impact that they have on the younger generation and inspiring so many kids to want to play baseball. And I think that for me, growing up and setting a great example and inspiring young kids to play the game the right way, how fun baseball can be. People don't realize that, especially nowadays, that a lot of people want to say that, especially the younger generation, oh, baseball is boring, all this. But I feel like playing the game hard and showing the best parts of the game can inspire so many young kids and just grow the game so much. That's another goal for me, is just kind of motivating and inspiring kids everywhere, wherever that is, to chase their dreams in the sport and showing how great this game is.
Yeah, only 13 games, as you said, so not a lot of at-bats, but definitely acquitted himself yesterday, spoke about it after the game, talking about wanting to be at this level competitively and showing that yesterday he belonged.